Four of Wands, something about a foundation. That's interesting. Why would that be about a wedding? It could be about a wedding. It could be something about a foundation, of a foundation. Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups underneath. Now, this can well be relating to Harry's mother. And the High Priestess in reverse above. There is no way. Ten of Cups crossing over happy marriage. They really are. I am not, look, I think they saw somebody in New York. They saw an energy worker. I feel like, I know it's a meme, I know it's a thing, but I really feel like with the High Priestess in reverse, the Queen of Cups underneath, of course that's relating to Diana. I think they've tried to do a seance for advice. The Six of Cups in reverse. I think they've went to a practitioner who's in New York. I think that's what they've done. They've went to a practitioner. They've went to try and speak to somebody in New York for advice. Now, I don't know if any of you guys are in New York, but I really think that they've done and went for a seance or something. They really have. You've got the Four of Wands and you've got the Ten of Cups crossing over. All of that energy that we've just been reading from, they have so, allegedly whatever, but yeah, they have. There's that Nine of Wands. There's the Three of Wands. And there's the Nine of Swords. It was a risk. Now, any energy reader or anyone who does tarot or seances or anything like that should keep what you've discussed between them. But there is a risk here. There is a risk with all of this. There's the Hierophant. It is in reverse as well. The Hierophant means, well, it can be the monarchy. It can be learning establishments. And it's surrounded by the Nine of Wands. It's interesting how I was saying, what was it? One day you're Cock of the North, the next day you're the Feather Duster. It's a giving Feather Duster. The Hierophant in reverse. And the Fool. The Three of Wands. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's a risk coming up. There's doing something stupid. There is a big risk coming up. I feel like they have went to New York. And I know it's really outlandish, but I feel like they've visited somebody for a seance while they're in New York. They really have. The Three of Wands is showing disharmony. What they're wanting to do or what they don't want is to create, well, I would say what they're wanting to do is cause disharmony and cause rifts. I wonder if this ties in with Scabies' book. Maybe they feel like they're worried. Maybe they're worried. That's why they may have went to the seance, just to check themselves that they're doing it. I really think they've went to... I wonder who it could be. Long-eyed medium. Oh yeah, that person. I feel like this is more like a seance. This is more like a table tipping, crystal ball, velvet drapes type energy. You know, we have a bit of that, but I'm very interested to really know who that was. This is somebody who will say they are a medium or like a psychic medium, a clairvoyant. There are practitioners everywhere in New York. Yeah, but there's somebody specific in LA. There's somebody who wanted to see in LA that has got somehow got links to them. Because they're worried about something. Now, I'm only seeing what I see in the cards. I don't see any big things. The only thing that would denote that there was some issues with regard legality would be the 10 of Cups crossing the 4 of Wands, because that's both of those is marriages. But then there is no legal cards apart from the 9 of Swords, which is classically more about mental health and how you manage stress and night terrors and all that kind of thing. This is very different. The 6 of Cups is having a rose tinted view of how they thought things would be, so they haven't got a clear view of themselves or their history. And we have the Queen of Cups underneath. But they are 110%. They've got involved with somebody in New York. I'm interested. I'm going to have a look and see if there are some famous. Harry and Meghan's energy, this person would have to be woke. They would have to be woke. They'd have to be quite trendy with that younger crowd. They would have to be seen to be somebody who would be on their side somehow in their minds. So they would need to be... Hang on a minute. I know, damn it. Oh my goodness. Remember when she was in that, she shared that picture of her having something to eat and drink. And it was around the time of her birthday back in August. And one of the women owned something like a sacred shop in New York. Can you remember that? This is, it could well be her. And they do like a spirit thing. What was she called? What the heck? What was it? God damn it. There was 2 women back in August. She had a photo taken drinking, having a little party. And she was with 2 women. One of the women, you remember that, Cat Wrangler? You don't remember? I want to know. I think it must be something to do with that. I was racking my brains. I think they've been for a seance. God damn it. Completely. They were sitting outside, yeah. One either side of it. That is it. You remember? I'll see if I can find it. Or if somebody can share a link in with the... Yeah, I remember the pic, but don't know the names. That's it. I remember the pic. I remember the connection. Because I was like, guys... There we go. Thank you, Fact Wrangler. One was a hairdresser, the other is a married influencer. Hi, but do a bit of digging. They're not just. She does like a high. Katie Lane and Cleo Wade. One of them has got what's it called? High Society or something, or it's High Taste something, and it's basically bougie crystals, tarot readings, psychics. One of them is that, yeah. Yeah. I think it's something to do with one of them. I'm sure one of them was in New York. They're trying to contact Princess Diana. I think because Princess Diana, for me, has kind of went, I can't help you. You're not listening. You only hear what you want. She might try again next year. Have a bit of spray, I think. Katie Lee has the highbrow hippie. That's the thing. And there was somebody with that. There's somebody with that. Do a bit of digging. There's somebody. If you go onto that Instagram, you'll see what I mean. I wonder if there's somebody through that or somebody relating to that, because there's somebody who's like, she says she's like a psychic as well. Did Doria go with them to New York? I'm not seeing Doria in the cards, to be honest. I don't see any Dorito, no Doris. Because she would come through as the Queen of Pentacles, or she's the Hermit as well. She's a Virgo. So yeah. Interesting. Yeah, interessant. Should we do another question? Have you got any other questions, guys? Any other questions for the tarot? Tell me. Ask me. You're probably babysitting. I don't think they've ever. I think if maybe Diana's tried to get through to them, but I don't think. Let's have a look. Raven wondered if they bought a talisman. Do you know? Just do that real quick. And then I'll do Sophie and Edward, because sometimes we do need a bit of light relief. How financially dependent they are. Well, Harry wants to work. Harry's realized he has to work to make money, and it wasn't on his plan. So I take it they are very financially independent. I think there has been a King of Wands around them, bankrolling them, in my mind, in my opinion. And I would suggest the King of Wands in that case is, of course, Mr. John, Auntie Elton. So I think he's been picking up quite a few tabs. Security, invisible children, because he's got the guilt. He's got a guilt in because he feels guilty because of what's happened to Diana. Could Di refuse to talk to them? Yeah. Yeah, you don't. You spirit can. Yeah, they can. They cannot want to speak to you. Let's have a look. Talisman. Is Megan using a talisman? The Lovers in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles crossing over. The Three of Swords. I think she is. And the Four of Cups. The World's. Six of Swords. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. There's that King of Wands again. And we have got the Nine of Wands there. I think she has got some kind of protective talisman now. They have invested in something for some reason. We have hurt and heartbreak, sorrow, all the attention. They didn't enjoy that attention they got last time. They've been getting the wrong type of attention. Their games aren't flowing. So I feel like we've got the Knight of Pentacles crossing over, and the Lovers in reverse. I feel like she are trying to block their relationship difficulties off from us. They really are trying to block. She does not want anyone knowing the state of her marriage. So they're trying to protect themselves energetically. I think the only reason that she is keeping Harry on, it's with she's not going to give up the Diana card. She feels like it's her right, it's her inheritance. She's quite firm about that, to be honest. She thinks she should be Princess Diana 2.0. She feels she was born for the role. Six of Swords. There is movement there that they are trying to cover up and block up, and they have got the King of Wands there. They want that to be covered up as well. They don't want the fact that they're getting bankrolled by that King of Wands, Auntie Elton there. And then we have the Nine of Wands upright. Again, feeling bruised, feeling battered, feeling like they're having to draw a line, feeling sorry for themselves. So I really think that Megan is trying to protect herself energetically. I think that is a very good question, but I don't think it's working. The engagement ring. Let me get some other cards, and then we'll do Sophie and Edward. The engagement ring. We shall have a look into now. It shouldn't take that many cards to find out where the engagement ring is. She says this and has to pull 30 cards. Let's have a look. What's the engagement ring? King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords. Protection. Okay. Two of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. I think 10 of Pentacles in reverse there and protection. 9 of Cups. 8 of Wands. 10 of Swords. The Fool. And the 2 of Wands, door closed. Okay. I don't think she's going to have to worry about where that engagement ring is very long, to be honest with you. I don't think she likes the engagement ring. She doesn't class it as being lucky. You've got the 2 of Cups above. It keeps people talking about her relationship, but she doesn't want people too much about it. We've got a card here, the 10 of Pentacles underneath it. That 10 of Pentacles, of course, could be financial issues that they've had to use it for. There's something here with the King of Wands. This is just a theory. Knight of Pentacles crossing over, Knight of Swords crossing over. Knight of Swords is all to do with protection, etc. Maybe they've been given a loan of some money, and maybe, just maybe, her engagement rings went down as kind of collateral. Maybe the King of Wands in reverse here, old Auntie Elton, is saying, well, it's a lot of money, I'm still going to need it back. So maybe, just maybe, that I've been picking up that they've been getting money from Auntie Elton, but Auntie Elton is the one who has been providing the security, providing the finances, because she's basically, I know it sounds like he's cash converters or something, or whatever it's called over where you are, but he's like, there's something about security with regards to finances and money. Whether the ring turns up looking different or not is by the by. It could be a completely different ring. She might have just bought one off QVC. Some of the ones off QVC look really, really good. The 8 of Wands in reverse, messages, arguments, quick moving. And here we have got here the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Loss, letting things go, and being stabbed in the front. So they're salty. There's the 9 of Cups, of course, there. They thought after the back of the royal cash converters. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the con. I really think that I don't know how they would have given. I don't see Auntie Elton as being, I don't know, man. Maybe David Furnish put his foot down. I don't know. It could be that. It also could be that she's been advised not to wear so much bling out and about, and that's the easiest thing to go. I don't think she likes it. I think she's got hang-ups about that ring and how lucky it was for her. Yeah, the 10 of Swords there. It feels like she's been stabbed in the front about something regards this, but she's had to let it go. There is the Fool there. There is a risk. And the Two of Wands, a door shutting. There is more to come out about this ring. Two of Wands. There's a risk to the story with the ring, though. And we've got the Knight of Swords crossing over, which is security. That's driving the issue. That's what drives the issue. Not the center of the issue is the King of Wands. Underneath the issue, what's caused it is the 10 of Pentacles. So no security outside of the royal family. Money issues with the 10 of Pentacles, big money issues, cash flow issues. So I think, you know, I think there's something's happened to the ring regarding money and financial issues. And it's just so happens to play into her narrative of, are they, aren't they, will they, won't they? You know, anytime they do anything, it's like a whole month of it. Is she going? Isn't she going? Is she going? Isn't she going in the press? And with Harry's the same. So yeah,